What is going on, guys? In this video I'm going to show you how to make first gear bin lids this loose, like how it should be. Now you could oil it with WD-40 or something like this, but that's messy. This method is way neater, and you can adjust how loose it is too. So as you can see, these new first gear bins, the lids are very stuck, and that's because first gear doesn't make them as well as they used to. The older ones, like this one that I got, as you can see, oh, axle came out. Okay, yeah, the axles fall out if you don't put it in right. I switched some of the axles around. This is a new one that I got for my new bins. As you can see, look how loose that is, right? Okay, the axle's not staying in anymore, so ignore that one. Now, this method worked on this one. Look how loose that is. Like, that's really loose. Like, look at that. This one, as you can see, very stuck. So, what you're going to want to do is get a paper clip. Let me see, show that. You want to bend out a tip, and then find the side that has the jagged edges. I believe it's usually this side. So push it out from this side, and you can see that it pops out. You can see the jagged edges that holds the lid in. You don't want to push that the other way because it will scratch the holes. And then just pull it out carefully. Now, the problem is actually with these. So let me see if I can focus the camera on those. They are like crooked. They're not colored smoothly. So what you're going to want to do is get some sandpaper, some very fine grain sandpaper, and then you're just going to want to find where the lid touches those. So as you can see, when I put the lid on, it like kind of sticks, right? So you want to make sure that once you finish sanding, it does not stick. So as you can see, touching and touching, you don't want that. So, hold on, let me, you're going to want to sand this part and this part, because those parts touch the cart lid, so just kind of carefully sand it. Do it at an angle up, like this, sort of, because that's how the lid goes on, it goes down. So, you kind of want to sand the whole thing, pretty much. Don't sand it too much, because it might get too thin, and it's okay if it loses color, it's hidden anyway. Alright, let's do the other side. Let's see, yeah, wasn't paying attention there, sanded a little too much, that's okay. And then, when you put the lid on, it should go on easily. Now, as you can see, it doesn't, it's still stuck. So you have to find where it's touching, and it looks like it's the lid now. So you also want to sand the lid, but this time sand it down, like, at an angle like that, a little bit. Alright, so it does take a bit of trial and error, but you should eventually get it. I also had to sand the middle one because it was touching. Make sure you are very careful with the middle ones because they break off very easily. This one, like, broke as soon as I opened it. If you can see that. So yeah, you gotta be really careful. Alright, let's quickly test it. So as you can see, the lid, when it goes on, it's like really loose now. It doesn't stay on either. So that's good. You still might have to sand it more, but put it back in the right way, because you might have to take it out again. And then just, you know, push it in. And as you can see, it's still sticking. So you'll probably have to sand it more. But if you do it just right, you'll get it like this, which is pretty amazing, actually. So, yeah, thanks for watching. That's the simplest way to do it. And it does work on old ones, like this one. This one's a little tight, too, so I'll just fix that with sanding. Very easy.